I feel entitled to the brokenness I have. I feel like I really understand why they say where there's no pain, there is no gain. Because I'm falling in love with pain. I was broken by the people who I trust and misunderstood by everything I believe in. At this point, I hate to still be alive tomorrow. See, when you meet me, you can feel the melancholy that echoes from the ghost towns of my heart, the doubt that almost sinks a ship at land, and the emptiness that surpasses the popularity of the Titanic, a broken pulse, the sound of a monitor reporting that is all you get, I promise, and the silence, more than that of the dead, 6 feet underground. Have you ever, have you ever lost the only thing that you hoped would stand for your redemption? See, you become as numb as a black dead rose, one that was picked from the garden, sold to a lover, cast on the ground and trampled upon by a hurting and disappointed heart. Its beauty is only known of so long as it can dress a smile on a lady's face, or as it can be placed on the grave of a noble man that we lost, not as it dries and fades away and is buried. That is it. As far as we know, it is the end. Or perhaps the beginning of the end. Because being buried is a cruel thing, y'all. I know of a ruthless worm that devours seeds underground, a reckless gardener that turns the soil using a garden fork, and the absence of a glimpse of light to tell the little seedling that all will be okay. And that bird that scratches the ground might mistakenly pick it up. Only shadows of death, floods of tear and agony remain for the buried. When time passes, I think nothing really gets better. Because the fear that fills my heart to the edge, to the top, it overflows. Because now the first good might actually be the door to a series of bad that I was made to believe that lives in everyone. I can't move out of this place. I'm paralyzed, and every moment I wish it was different, but it's not. They find me here and they leave me here because I've built an empire. It's protected by guards and soldiers from the clouds of unpleasant experiences that I've formed in my world. Everyone that passes by smells like its type of rain, and I give up. Yeah, I give up. I believe I've broken other people because this thing is contagious. The words I might have said uplifted no one. The life of which I live is a disappointment. It's a disappointment even to myself. Yet it's all my fault, they tell me. But I wonder how it's supposed to be my fault if I was given this broken, empty glass before the day I was born. And from thence, it has been my every time birthday present and my daily bread. It cuts me open all the time as I drink from it, and I have no choice than to hurt and drown in this ocean alone. I own this pain. I own it. Don't take it away from me. If you take it away from me, you leave me empty. I don't understand your intentions, but by God, I think it's always right. It says the right stuff. Forgive me if I broke you. I didn't mean to. As far as it goes, there is no hope for me, maybe for you. Oh, but I was told a story that changed me, story that put me on the pinnacle of being better. The Savior is always there. Don't give up yet. Get up, get up. You might just be Lazarus in the grave for 4 days, or Joseph in captive, maybe a little Moses in a basket. Don't worry, you won't drown. Even if you do, you'll just be a Jonah in the belly of the whale. If lions could live with Daniel and the fire made the king see 4, why not trust the process? He's never failed. He has never, ever failed. If you can't welcome everyone else, just try him at least, just him alone. Better doubt your own doubts before you doubt God. See, he left every piece of his glory to come down to my level. My heart fell for what others call unreal and the sensation of self-comfort. I promise I'm not about to leave him for a dime of anything. Thus far, he is the only constant I know. I stick with him. I stick with him. Abraham did, and he became the father of nations. Enoch did, and he was taken up. Job did, he got sevenfolds of restoration for his loss. Jacob did, the same became Israel. Noah and the other 7 got redeemed from the flood. David did, and he earned a power to save in his bloodline when it was cleansed by the Christ, the Son of David. You can't begin to imagine how beautiful it is to accept him. He died to make you whole, to take away your brokenness. I'm talking about God in flesh, one that can never be described by the entire existence of language and wisdom. His names are many because a single name cannot summarize his entire being. I feel entitled to the brokenness I have, but when I kneel down in his presence, at my lowest, I know he will still hear me and raise me up. The little mustard seed faith is all I need. And even if it's all I have, I know it will grow into a bigger tree. So God help me, and God help you.